hammer. I think it sits on that. Put it in my inventory. Let's see if I can break these with this. That's really like annoying how you have to like fucking completely like move your hand around and shit. Apparently there's nothing in any of these barrels. Should have known the rusty old ladder wouldn't hold my weight, but I didn't have any choice. I'd rather die down here than suffer in that cold any longer. Where'd the rest of the ladder go? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. This hole's been boarded up a long time. The wood looks pretty soft now. Oops. Ow. What the? What the heck? Great, a creepy hole. What the fuck was that? Creepy hole. Keep on accidentally taking out my flashlight. Oh! What the fuck? That was creepy. I guess that's a mechanism out there. There's a hole in the center, no way to operate. Pipe? Bingo. I'm so smart. I should have played on hard because I'm like a genius. Whoa. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I never had given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets, emergency services at the end of a phone line. Health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there. If something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids. Knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. I've jotted down a note, just in case. How did I get through a door? Whatever. What the hell was that? There could be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defenses now. If anyone or anything hears me, I'd be best off staying low out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by pressing left control will give me a chance to hide in the shadows. I'll know that I've got it right because of a blue tint to my vision. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something's right on top of me. Remember to shut off any light sources, though. Best bet is to hide a couple seconds of perfect so that like that. I'll be virtually invisible after some time. I should get my night vision back provided I stay still. Weird. That's steel. A wooden box. Maybe I can break it. Doesn't look like it. Northern ABBA. What? No one likes ABBA? Does that say ABBA? Yeah, whatever. Explosives, workshop, storage, exit. Your position, your location. Okay. Office. Flashlight's not very bright. I guess I'll go to the office first. We're still using paraffin lamps, looks like there's still some juice left. Storage room. Can't see shit. Office. So much history in this place, tied up in words and left to decompose. What's this? Backstring. Command 15th of August 1945. Command bunker emergency airstrip Zulu weekly report. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipments received. Standard emergency drills carried out. Routine runaway maintenance completed. I have ordered maintenance be carried out twice weekly from here on in due to increased snowfall. 1 wounded. The 1 wounded figure is no cause for concerns. Back in London, the Germans haven't extended their front line by 4,000 miles. 2 of my men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in our workshop/armory and succeeded in blowing off a couple of fingers. I take partial responsibility for this, in that I allowed them access to the demolitions manual we keep in the storeroom, and I'm sure that was where they learned the ingredients. And as a precautionary measure, I have now locked up that manual in the chest in my office, and I will keep the key on my person at all time. Needless to say, both men have been disciplined, and the injured man has been sent home for medical care. I cannot help but think that a more suitable punishment would have been for him to stay out here, but the matter is out of my hands. This base is so disconnected, sometimes I feel as if this war could end and we might not even hear about it out here. Supplies requisition order. Dynamite for excavation purposes. 7 bayonets, not necessary in my opinion, but procedure states that we should have a full complement. 1 industrial ice pick for removing that damn ice that forms on the external hatch. 1 pair of reading glasses, category 7C, and an order for myself. My glasses are in a rather poor state and repair. Blah 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 blah. Chief NCOM Major. 1 reconditioning mine. Continues progress. The structure is being fortified. Potential bomb damage and excavation of previous caves and caved-in areas is going ahead. 1 point of my curiosity is some kind of archaeological find, an artifact buried in the earth and discovered by one of the work teams. Later this evening, after martial duty, I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears to be man-made and may have working parts inside. I shall remove what looks like a front cover and see what I can discover the source of light which constantly emanates from it. And I guess that was kind of important. Another note. Copenhagen Post, Monday, 17th August 1930. Psychotropic deposits at the bottom of Death Mine. Researchers at the University of Copenhagen has suggested that mind-altering chemicals naturally sown into the rocks may